Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And in this video we're back for more optical illusion. It's been a while, but I'm back to show you some more optical illusions. So there's gonna be 3 more in this video, the 8th episode. If you haven't watched the previous episodes of optical illusions, there will be a playlist in the description and also on the end screen, so you can check them all out after this video. And if you like these optical illusions, then please make sure to subscribe, like the video, hit the bell, all those things. So you've already seen the thumbnail, so let's just go over there. Over here we have the cones tunnels illusion. And there we go, it loaded in. Well, you've probably seen this picture before. A lot of us try to draw this as kids in school. I actually have a picture of this I'll show you now. So there we go, that was what we drew in school like very long time ago. And the illusion here is of course to do with perspective again, which in most illusions is the case. And here you can see different cones and pillars or tunnels. There's just so much to look at and it changes all the time. And I think it's a very nice illusion to start off with. And I also think it translates very well to Minecraft. I also tried to do this on a smaller scale, but that didn't really work. So if we just go out of this little box over to here, where I tried to do this myself by just building it on a small scale. And it worked sort of, not too great, but as you can see there's 3 colors here. I tried getting all of these white stained clay into black concrete to just get the 2 colors, but then we got, well, this with the gray wool. If you just did black concrete, it didn't look good at all. So it didn't work, so I had to insert a picture into the game to make it actually work well. We also would call this a sort of spiderweb illusion, since you can sort of see a spiderweb in there with the black lines between all of the cones. So if you want to, you can actually draw this optical illusion yourself, which I think is a lot of fun. So what you want to do is just create these lines on a piece of paper, which divide it into 12 pieces, as I did on this piece of wonderful art I created. It's not that great, but you can create it yourself as well. And then in each of the sections, just draw these curved lines, and on each next section, draw them the other way around. And this way you will get this optical illusion. You draw the black in the next section, where in the previous section there was white, and so on. So you can take this picture as an example and try to create this for yourself. I think you will enjoy creating a picture like this. And if you do it right, it will actually come out very nice, like the optical illusion I created in Minecraft. There you go, you've already seen this illusion in the thumbnail, and I think you've seen it enough now as well. So let's go on to the second illusion of this video, which is called Which Block is Lighter? So if we go over here, let's first turn down our FOV like this. This will greatly increase our vision. Here we go, let's go over here. You will see 2 blocks over here, 1 block over here and another one over there. And now the only thing you have to do is tell me which one of these 2 is lighter. So you think this one is lighter? Let me know in the comments, left or right. Which one do you think is lighter? Type your answers in the comments right now and I'll reveal it in a second. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I mean, you know it's an optical illusion video, right? So you probably guessed that the left one was lighter, which is true. Yes, that's true. But did you also notice that these blocks are totally not the same size? Look at that. That one's way smaller. But let's see. Yes, this is white concrete, and over here we have light gray concrete. But this one looks way darker. Why is that? Well, we have a roof over here. So there's a roof on top of the white concrete, which makes it look very dark. And then we have just light gray concrete over here, where there is no roof. And I had to hide the shadow because you can still see it a little bit. On YouTube I think you can see it even less. But there's a big shadow over here and I had to hide that, so that's why there's all black concrete over here. So there we go, you got it correct. This block is definitely lighter, but that one is brighter. So there we go, 2 illusions done already. Let's get on to the third one. Here we go, let's walk through all of our illusions we've done so far. And then over here we have cubes, which is a bit weird because this game consists of all cubes, so why would an optical illusion be cubes? But once again, for this one we need to turn our FOV down to 30. It makes it a lot more impressive. So let's go to the first one, there's 2 of them. This is the first cubes illusion. You've maybe seen this before, but of course not in Minecraft, so here it is in Minecraft. So what you're supposed to see is just the normal acacia logs, but if you look a bit better, then you will see different cubes, upside down cubes appearing. So for example, over here, this seems to look like a cube suddenly. And it actually changes a couple of times when you look at it. And when I first saw this, I immediately thought of something. So if you've seen some of the previous optical illusion videos I did, you've seen that I love the furnace trick, which there is a picture of on the screen right now. And when I saw this optical illusion right in front of you, well, I just had to do it. So you probably already know what the second one of these is going to be, but I'll just let you look at it for a while. And I actually had to come up with a block that had 3 different sides, and 3 different very distinct sides is very important here. So it shows the acacia log, which has the gray side and the orange side, of course, but it only has 2 distinct sides. So I had to add a 3rd distinct side, which is these maps over here. They are just green maps in item frames. And there we go, it's just a map of the grassy terrain all over here. And that's how I created the 3rd distinct side, which actually makes this illusion work. But there we go, let's just now get into the very last illusion of this video, which you already know it is a furnace illusion. So here we go, let's stay in this weird FOV mode. It's very strange for recording, especially if I do this. Hello, I'm very close to the camera. Look at this light change in my face, that's also an optical illusion. No, it isn't. But let's just click on the second button over here, which will take us to the furnace illusion. There it is, it loaded in very nicely. And I do think it works very well actually, because you get to see all the different angles of this illusion, while normally you have to fly around it to see the different angles. In the center you see the real one, which everyone uses. But then you can also see the slight variations in angle you look at it all over the screen, which I think looks pretty nice. And you can still see the normal furnaces in there, but you also see all the different optical illusion furnaces. And I'll actually show you why I used the FOV 30 for this optical illusion. So if we turn our FOV back up to 70, which it is normally, and then try to fill our screen with these furnaces, you will see that actually we won't get all of these different variations that much, because the angle it just doesn't work for this. You have to be all the way back here, but if you're all the way back here, I had to create like a massive wall of furnaces, which I didn't want to do. So the only obvious thing to do is just zoom in like this, and then it actually works very well. So same thing over here, which is just back here. It's an optical illusion. No, okay. I just wanted to get a small wall in. It doesn't take too much time. You can do this for yourself in your own worlds if you want to. So what you need to do is just choose a block with 3 distinct sides. So for example, an observer. And start placing it down like this in a diagonal fashion, and then go up by 1 and keep placing them. So for some blocks like the furnace, it's a bit tricky to place them, because when you try to place a furnace on top of another furnace, you open the inventory, so you have to press shift. So what I did here was just build it out of wool or another block like that, and replace all the wool with furnaces using the fill command. And there we go, I replaced all the furnaces with observers, and now I'm doing it with observers, which looks very trippy. Let's go back into our FOV mode, and let's see this again. Yes, there we go, there's a sideways observer there. So if you want, you can send me some pictures of cubes optical illusions you've made yourself on Twitter. My Twitter link is in the description, check it out. But there we go, that's how to create one of these yourself. But if you want to do this without changing your FOV, you're gonna have to build a massive wall, because once again over here, if you go in close, it doesn't really work. And there was actually a second, well, smaller optical illusion which I saw, which is if you go over here, it's like the infinity room, which you've probably already seen before, which I might do in a video in the future as well. But if you go like this, you won't see the lines between the different maps. So it looks like a very strange shape in Minecraft, especially if you could continue this for a very long time. And if you just go into the ground, the bottom line will also disappear. There we go, it looks like a very strange shape, and it becomes the normal acacia logs when you go over here. And when you're over here, you can see, well, all the different changes in the blocks, which doesn't happen when there are all maps on it. So I might do something with that in the next optical illusion video. So there are a couple of ways of getting these, well, completely flat color maps in survival. So over here it's pretty easy. I just have to go over here and right click an empty map to create a beautiful green map. But you can do this in survival as well. Of course, you can build a huge platform and create a map over there. You can also just go into the end and go out far from the main island, create a map over there, and break all of your blocks to be completely black, which can also be very helpful. Or you can make it entirely blue by just going over the ocean, removing some of the bottom blocks, and then right-clicking a map, which will make it entirely blue. So there we go, that's how to create some of these flat color maps without too much work. Also, let me know if you have any optical illusions yourself, which I could include in the next video. But I hope you enjoyed this 8th optical illusion video, and I want to see you for the 9th. Let's say 20 likes and we'll do a 9th optical illusion video. But there we go, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope to see you in my next one. So until then, bye bye!